Hey, Ontario grade 6, 7, 8 teachers. Here is a collaboration challenge to do with your students to explore ChatGPT and maybe some potential bias. So let's just get started here. So I have this video, and if you watch the first couple of seconds of the video, and I'll play it right now. Hi, ChatGPT. When is the next immediate football World Cup? Okay, wait for it.
The next immediate Football World Cup is scheduled for 2026. The tournament will be jointly hosted by the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Are you excited for it?
Hey, it's Mike. Okay, so that video walks through a conversation I had with ChatGPT. And if you've been watching for a while or used a couple of my resources, you know that the way ChatGPT works is it's been trained on a lot of data. And if it has a lot of data focused on a specific topic like men's football, then it's biased towards giving answers about that, even though women's football might be factually correct. Right, so I did a little video experiment with this again, and then I put it into a slideshow lesson for you. Okay, so, if you get the slideshow lesson, where's the slideshow lesson? If you go to YouTube here, so I'm going to go to YouTube, to the EduCircles channel, and if I just scroll down here to the video, I'll pause it there. In the video description is a link to the resource. It's from my download site on TPT. So just click on download. It's a forever free, the slideshow is forever free. So you download the PDF to your computer. I'll save it to my computer. I'll click on that PDF, and there is a link to the view only Google slideshow lesson. And if I click on these three dots down here, I can enter full screen, and it walks you through, it walks the students through this whole conversation about collaboration. And at the bottom, there are direct links to the Ontario curriculum, right? So mine's on, we're preparing students for what we're about to talk about. We watch the video, and then students have to decide if this is collaboration. So we're talking about transferable skills, and then they have to explain their thinking using evidence from the text. So we're doing some comprehension strategies here. And then finally, we go through this idea that collaboration is not actually the same as teamwork, even though we often call it teamwork, right? Like, and for sure, I used to be using teamwork and collaboration synonymously, but actually collaboration is one of three different teamwork styles. And so the video, the slideshow lesson goes through this idea that collaboration is when you work in a group where you're trying to come up with new understanding that you didn't have before you entered it, right? So it's not like where a teacher's trying to guide a class towards a specific answer, because then that's just coordination. You have the answer beforehand. Collaboration, or true collaboration, is this idea that actually we don't know what the answer is. The answer could go in different directions. The answer might come from anyone in the class, and we have to sort of work together to solve this. So this is a collaboration challenge because the last slide, students use the collaboration criteria to try to figure out if this is true collaboration, right? Whether ChatGPT, can you collaborate with ChatGPT? So can you collaborate with artificial intelligence? Is that collaboration? Well, can you collaborate with a calculator? Can you collaborate with a textbook? So where do we draw the line? So some interesting class conversations I hope will come out of this in terms of what collaboration is. But just before I published this lesson on TPT, I realized there's something wrong with it, and like my mind was blown. So now there's a twist. Can you and your class figure out what's wrong with this lesson? So there's a critical thinking element in here where the teacher doesn't know the answer, probably, and the students don't know the answer, probably. But maybe if you work together as a group, who knows what the answer will be, right? I haven't published the answer. Eventually I will, but it's not up yet. So if I was in the classroom, I would do this as a class challenge, and as sort of like I used to do class rewards or incentives. So, like, okay, if as a class we can figure this out, then we'll have a class party or something, or maybe it would be like Timbits or shawarma or like meat pies or whatever. So I thought, because I'm not in the classroom right now, I have to live vicariously through other Ontario grade, intermediate, middle school teachers. So here's a class challenge, and I have I can give away 2 class prizes here. So $50 Canadian gift cards to the teacher to use as they see fit towards a class party or whatever your incentive scheme is. If it's a dollar store gift card or whatever it is, so let me know. The winning teachers will let me know. But this is for Ontario teachers in Canada, grades 6, 7, 8, and you have to email the answers to me. Teachers have to email using their work email, so I know it's legit, by November 30th, the end of the month at midnight, just before midnight. And the judging is by Mike at my sole discretion, because you realize as you start to enter this real world kind of thing, you need terms and conditions and blah, 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 blah. But the idea is, can you and your class figure out what's wrong with this? And so the moment you ask that last slide, someone's going to say, oh, the answer is this, blah. And you're going to send it to me. And I'm going to say, yep, awesome. You got 1 point. Because this is a nuanced answer. And when I realized what was wrong with this lesson, this is exactly why we need to be talking about ChatGPT, artificial intelligence, digital literacy in the classroom, because this is the kind of stuff like, whoa, yeah. So anyways, your student, someone's going to say, oh, the problem is this. And the idea is to play idea volleyball and bounce that idea back and forth, because it might be that shy kid in the class who has this piece of this puzzle, but then someone else in class, those active, engaged learners who aren't afraid to always raise their hand, maybe they notice something like finding evidence in the video, or wait, he said this, but what about that? And no, I don't think so. The idea is to have a good conversation about this, and then teachers just email me the answers and I'll score it up. And then I think it's in December sometime, I'll announce the class winner. Hey, it's Mr. Fuchigami's class, grade 8 class in Ottawa. Congratulations. Blah, blah, blah. Right. So the idea is to have that conversation. If you want to play idea volleyball, just go to educircles.org to the email page to join the club. And there's a freebie when you sign up for the newsletter it's a PDF handout and explains how to do idea volleyball to come up with a more complex idea. I'm hoping this will be a little bit fun. If you have any questions, just leave a comment or email me, mike@educircles.org. And we'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye now.